refuse to lose. I love a good, like, lower level clutch play.
They're exciting. They're a good one. All right, we got TV and Lucatron.
Okay.
Lucatron's been playing for a while, in and out. I think TV's one of the... there's a handful of people here today who are new.
Okay. TV seems okay, though. Like, he seems like he's played the game before.
Yeah, which is good to see.
Maybe a net play fiend.
Perhaps. There are many of them. They just seem to come out of the woodwork occasionally.
Yeah. I don't know about net play, man.
I reckon it's maybe one of the best tools we have to get people in the scene.
Yeah, I think. But,
and I reckon
do they join the scene in the same way they like? I think meets bonded friendships and like got you more invested. If you had to, like, if you look it up and then you're like, oh, I'll go to a meet, whereas netplay can get stuck in this mire of kind of doing nothing.
Yes, but netplay gets more people to go to meets.
Like,
it's another pathway. Although I guess to some
there
extent
aren't
it's also
really meets anymore, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It'll take people out of the meets if there's just netplay as well. Which
that's
is
what I mean. Is like less people used to be able to get a chance to play, but when they did, I think they would stick more.
Yeah.
Whereas now more people kind of just play a little.
It's made like the scene way more accessible because you don't have to go to a rando's house that you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you're a minor.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's better for kids.
It's like just like people in general. You don't have to go to like. It's not even neutral ground. It's just like literally just playing from your house. You don't need a CRT. You don't need a cube.
The excitement and the weirdness and the memories of those events, I think, brings people.
Exactly. Like that totally like brings like that's where the community comes from.
You go to Buzz's house, you get a pizza.
Dude, don't, dude.
You know what I mean? Like,
don't do it to me. Come on.
That's melee. Like, not. That's melee. Not just like playing a slightly laggy match and being like GG.
Yeah. It's also melee. It's a different melee. It's a different world.
Yeah.
Hawk's been away for a while.
No, you know what I mean though. Like, if people are having those experiences. I remember going to Phil's house.
Yeah.
And you just hang. Phil once told me, never not double laser with Falco. It's just the best option. And me and Billy were like, I don't know. And he was like, am I better than you guys or what? We were like, yeah, you are. I was like, well, there you go.
That's definitely a real Phil comment.
Yeah. 10 p.m. pizza shop conversations. Good stuff.
God.
But yeah, like that aspect of it, I think, because when you're new to the game, you're not very good at it. So you're going to have a lot of the on the sticks time is going to be mostly you getting beaten down, right?
Yeah.
And then that time where everyone's just hanging out.
And you don't get to have fun with friends as well.
Exactly,
just like,
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
That might be the little bit extra that keeps you coming when the game's kind of not giving you what you want. And then on netplay, maybe you could log on, get shit on, don't say GG, exit, and then go back to browsing 4chan or whatever you do.
Like, I feel like at times it's been like, oh, should we start? It's like, so no Australians use Smash Ladder, right? Because no one else knows Smash Ladder.
Yeah.
And it's like, we could all, like, well, what if we all just moved and, like, you could actually have, like, a ladder and stuff? It's like, well, like, I feel like it's better to just have the Discord because it's always, like, it's perfect for the size of people we have. It means you actually have to, like, play
Smash Ladder
specific
takes it to that next level even further of, like, distance from an actual community.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the Discord actually gives people, like, some resemblance of, like, that old
hub,
pizza
like
shop.
the Discord, like, you go into the Australian Smash Discord to play.
Yeah.
And it also means, like, if you want more than that, there's, like, well, then come to the tournament. Meet people.
There's also social threads and stuff on there. You're going to make more friends on there than on Smash Ladder, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Smash Ladder's good in big places, though. Like, for Cali and stuff, it's really good. But even then, like, I think Smash Ladder here would just lead to people taking it way too seriously.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not a good fit for our community, for our scene.
Yeah. People should take their play less seriously, not more seriously. Especially, like, results-wise.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like, it's a sick learning tool. It's a really good way to get into the game. It's a good way to just get, like, your piece of melee and then, like, go back to your life if you need to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's not something to take super seriously.
Yeah.
It's a good way to test stuff out against a bunch of people.
I feel like kids live or die on, like, how their friendlies have been going on netplay in terms of how they think they're improving.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, back in the day, all you really had to go on was, like, how well you were copying pro movement and how, like, how your execution was improving in practice and stuff.
Yeah. Your ability to chain specific sequences.
Which is much more personal, and it's a much more real representation of improvement. Because, like, if I hop on netplay, hammered out of my mind after a long day at work, and SD 3 out of 4 of my stocks, and then get killed in my last stock, that kid's gonna like be like, oh, I beat Don B, like I must be improving.
Yeah.
Like, but that's not really like.
It's not actually a good indicator.
My
of how
controller
good you
could be unplugged, and kids would still get hype. you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get you.
It's not. But then inversely, when they lose in that situation, they're like, I'm bad or I'm not doing well. So it's not really. I don't feel like it's like a relevant way to gauge your improvement, is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly, especially if you don't have that in person, like that ability to talk to someone, judge how they're feeling, judge how they're playing.
Yeah,
have that in-room experience. If all you've got is playing melee against some random, you lose, say any tips, and they're just like doing full hop and neutral. It's just like it's good, but it's just like, it's not as good as playing the same person for hours and having
but
detailed
also,
feedback.
it doesn't teach you to gauge your gameplay through what you're actually doing. It just teaches you to be like, everyone makes so many mistakes in a game of melee. Like
you're black boxing how you're getting better. Like you're just saying like there's a bunch of inputs coming in and there's output out, and then you're judging how good you are based on the outcome, as opposed to understanding the inner workings and judging those.
It's like if Armada was the only Smasher I ever ran into, I'd think I was garbage, right? Like if there was a world where like that's the only person you've ever played, you just think you're terrible, right?
Yeah.
If that's how you were gauging it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, wow, he's actually, like, the stuff he's doing is insane.
As opposed to this man is literally some form of extraterrestrial being.
Yeah. And, like, I'm actually doing all right. Like, the stuff I'm doing is pretty good, but the stuff he's doing is just so next level.
It's just really good.
Yeah.
He's just actually better than this continent.
Yeah. So,
I've always thought that was weird when, like, Armada goes to, like, when they come to BAM or whatever. It's just, like, it must be really weird. Like, getting on a plane, landing somewhere, and being like, no one on this continent is better than me.
The thing is, though, it starts with, like, no one in this house is better than me. No one in this neighborhood is better than me. And
best on the block.
Yeah, best in... And then, like, suddenly you realize you're the best player in most rooms. And then suddenly you realize like you're the best player at a major, or like those. That's how the progression just goes.
Everyone at
like
the major is trying to beat you. Well, most people have given up, and there's like the other 4 people in top 8 are trying to beat you.
To them though, their goals are about looking forward. Like the biggest guy in the gym isn't like, oh, I'm outlifting that one weaker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's thinking to himself like, I'm still really weak. I still need to be like way stronger.
Yeah, it's like if your aim is to get into top 8. Everyone else in top 8 is trying to get first.
I'd say that what I'm trying to say is I don't think Armada's even had that thought. Of like, I'm the best player on this continent. Like all he's thinking is like, I must practice.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's definitely in the corner by himself playing a level 9
He's
Fox.
still like trying to message me and Josh being like, this whatever tournament that he's going to next in America is coming up, and he's thinking about that.
Yeah.
Because he knows like where he's going next, there'll be good competition.
And he knows the people in particular that he's trying to beat.
But yeah. And he's always like, when he's playing, he's comparing himself to like the level that he needs to be at.
Yeah.
Kind of like time trial in Mario Kart or something, you know? It's like you're just racing a ghost.
Yeah. That's definitely how that guy's practicing.
Yeah.
He understands the level he needs to perform at to beat X person.
And that's this mentality.
He's not playing friendly, he's being like, I'm good or I'm bad.
I don't think netplay helps people with that.
I don't think it helps it anywhere nearly as well. It has the potential, but it's very easy to get stuck in the opposite. But anyway.
Yeah, and if you're with somebody in person, especially if you're new to a meet, they're going to much more be like, hey, that was good, man.
Yeah. Like that was good. It's like, why do you keep doing this thing?
Yeah.
It's very easy to be blind to the fact you're always holding in or always taking in or whatever.
Yeah.
But alright, we got TV. I won the first game. Now he's down. But I feel like this would be a little bit of an upset. Lucatron's playing way longer. I think if this is either TV's first tournament or one of his first tournaments.
Lucatron's looking a bit like he thinks something's funny. TV's just locked in, dude.
Yeah. So serious.
You know what? That's usually a good sign.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good look.
I back the guy who's locked in. All right, we're going to game 3. Everyone can look like a sicko against someone like half a step worse than them.
Yeah.
In melee.
Yep. You're able to just make them look dumb a lot of the time.
Yeah, and like you can just, but then as soon as you start playing someone better, it's like, oh, that's SDI. Why now I don't get any combos?
It's like, oh no, oh no.
Someone on netplay was like, dude, you're just so good against Falco. It's like you just don't get hit. I'm like, yeah, that's not a real combo, bro. That doesn't like if I SDI, you have to get a read there.
Like you
actually have to follow up with a read. Like the pillar thing that doesn't work.
Turns out, pillar is actually not guaranteed. Turns out there's actually still like the.
Turns out there's mix-ups here.
It's down B isn't not just actually a 0 to death.
Yeah. But it sure seems like it against somebody who's like want that half step work.
Yeah, exactly.
Melee's like, it's so hard to learn from the beginning the stuff that isn't fake. Like almost nobody does that.
For sure. Like it's a big part of the game is obviously like learning how to improve and how to get better. But I feel like as a competitive game, that you get to a point where you also not only do you have to learn, like it's about learning how to learn, right? But it's also about learning how to unlearn bad habits.
Unlearn, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm glad you said that.
Learning how to learn is the first step, and then learning how to unlearn and reapply new tactics.
The things that get you rewarded at this level get you punished at a higher level.
Absolutely.
Because it's like suddenly that guy SDI's behind the Falco, and what would have been a 0 to death for that Falco is now like a bad situation.
It's like now you're getting shown.
He's in a mix-up that he doesn't even understand at that point.
Yep.
Like he's like, ooh, this is like uncharted territory. He's like looking
Exactly.
into the fog of war, and he's like getting ganked, you know.
Suddenly he's getting rocked because he's just like he's no longer actually playing the game. They're not on even footing.
And the thing is, he'll keep going for that because he's had so much positive reinforcement. You know,
Exactly.
So like over a set, you're not going to figure it out.
And if all you're judging is the output of your friendlies as opposed to the actual inner working processes of like what's happening,
That's
like
what comes back to our other topic.
it's like I need to stop like
Dude,
dash
TV
grabbing.
with this stomp though. Lucatron looking like a bit like a little Look at that! Look at that face, dude.
Oh, this dude looks checked out. This guy, he's looking resigned. It's not what you want to see.
TV is locked in.
That's it.
Okay, I like that from the new guy. Maybe
TV taking it. Let's go.
Potential rising star.
I'm gonna feel really bad if he's not new, but I'm pretty sure he's new. But all right, now we've got. I feel like it should be either Sky or Zip, Zai or Skip.
I like the tags Sky and Zip
They're good ones.
better than the actual
Zai and
tags.
Skip, they're both pretty good, honestly.
Sky is a sick tag. And Zip's a sick tag too.
They are. Looks like it is in fact Sky and Zip.
Who's Sky and who's Zip?
Who knows, man?
I think Skip is Sky, and I think Zai is Zip.
I'm impressed with your ability to pull off that sentence. You have no idea how hard it is to not type that. I totally typed Skip, god damn it. He got me.
What's up, dude?
You okay? You all good?
Okay, he looks like he's about to do it to him. He's saying, watch what I'm about to do on these sticks. I'm going to hit these sticks just right on this man. Yeah, it's... and that's why people plateau in Melee, is because to go to that next level, you have to remove so many of the things you're currently
It's
doing.
that ability to unlearn and then relearn something else. Because you've got to put the game in your bones. But you've got to know how and when to replace parts of your
It's like
your
a
game.
functioning machine that you need to always be